Yellow techies, and welcome to Light Up the Town. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. So welcome to the 2025 Christmas special. How about a little fairy putting up some lights?
In full force, coming in at 39 degrees with light snowfall. But that won't stop our little town, though, as folks get ready for the big winter festival in just 3 days. Vendors and volunteers from all over Bellflower are coming together to put it on.
You hear that, Bean? Only 3 days away. You excited? Hey, buddy. Could you help me out with something in the barn real quick?
It's cold.
It'll be quick, come on.
I thought you were gonna do that this year.
Well, I'm pretty useless at the moment, unfortunately, but I don't know, maybe you should do it this year.
But I don't wanna.
Come on, it's important. The people love them.
They're just lights.
Okay, just do one.
Fine. Just one, and then I'm going inside.
Great, yeah. Anywhere works. You're the artist.
Is this good enough?
Come on, throw a couple more.
I thought you said just one.
Did I? Oh, this is looking great. Let me know when you're done.
It's a mess. Yay, a mess.
Wow, Bean. I love what you've done with the place. Oh, but now look at the house. It looks so lonely without any string lights. Why don't you throw up a few around the yard? Oh, looks like you got a straggler. You might want to snip that one. There you go. Alright, I'll be over by the house. And hey, put up as much or as little as you want. There's no right way to do it. I want to see what looks good to you.
Oh gosh, I can't. I'm off to the side of my character. I don't like being off to the side of my character. Oh god. No, I want. Yeah, there we go. There we go. to do all the lights together when we had a house. Family home. She was so particular. I'm pretty sure my mom had a little bit of OCD. I mean, she was one of those people who, like, you know the, like, spiral light Christmas trees that they have out that you can put out in your yard? Yeah, she had one of those. She pulled the lights out of it. So that she could put properly patterned lights, as she put it, in. Because she didn't like just the white, she wanted them to be, like, multicolor, like these. But at the same time, it did look amazing. Each year, she'd pull out
Hey, little dude.
tons
Hello.
of different light strands and make sure that they were sorted properly, that they were untangled, and all the lights were working, and we had like a timer and everything, and it just, the dedication it takes to do all of that is pretty amazing. But it was always organized and always color coded and properly patterned and everything, and it just, I can never, like, I do have a bit of OCD, but I do not have that level. It is a little too much organization. I like organized chaos. But I still prefer certain patterns. I'm sure, as you can see here, it's like, oh, I skipped two, now on, skip two, now on, control, got a corner, control. I sure hope pattern works till the end. No, it doesn't. I'm okay. I'm okay. This is fine. Although keep in mind, guys, you can't just snip lights in real life.
You all done?
Yeah.
Can I go inside now?
Oh, look at this. I mean, you're a natural.
Better than you?
No chance. But how would you feel about taking over for me? Throwing up some lights around town the next few days? I know folks around here would really appreciate it.
But it's the weekend.
Alright, how about this? You put up lights around town, and I'll get you the bike.
I thought you said bikes were illegal for 7-year-olds.
That was a lie. You caught me in a bad moment.
Promise. For real this time.
I promise. But you gotta get the whole town.
The whole town?
Oh, before you head out, let me grab you a map. I think there's one on this shelf. Could you grab me that stool? Thank you. Okay. It's still too high. It's still too high. Could you grab me that chair? Thank you. Okay. Ah, jeez, who put this up here? Okay, you know what? Let's try stacking the stool on the chair. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Almost got it. Almost got it. No, I'm good. I almost got it. Almost got it. Whoa! Whoa! I got I got it. I figured you could start over on Yellowwood Drive, you know, nice and easy, just down the hill. You can take the back way.
Why?
All right, buddy, you got this. Be safe, and hey, I'm proud of you for doing this. This is a big move. I think you're really gonna like it.
I don't think so.
Do a good job, and they might tip.
Okay.
Be back before 8.
Okay.
Stay warm out there.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. The little looting lights. Ah. Okay. I changed up my camera again. There we go. Much better. I do not like the free floaty camera. Free floaty camera makes me nervous. Also, it feels a little blah. As far as my head. Not everybody can handle a free floating camera. And I am not one of those people who prefers anything free floating. Really.
Oh, hey, Bean! What a lovely surprise.
My dad's making me put up lights around the town. Would you like some?
Oh, I would love that. Look at you taking up the mantle.
Restoring unlocked new levels. Okay. do wonder if it would have been easier for me to do this with mouse and keyboard rather than a controller, because exact precision placement, oh god, it's not my thing. There we go. On. Nope. Does it look like it's inside it? It shouldn't be inside it. Yeah. I'll just stick it to you guys. 1 second. Let me see here. Maybe if I... Let her. There. Bottom. Wrap this tree up. Red yet. My gosh. Woohoo! I'm gonna run around your house. That's what I'm gonna do right now. What I gotta do, don't you see it's true? I run around your house and I say wahoo, wahoo, wahoo. And alongside your house it's true. personal preference of elegant over the top, but not minimalist. I is minimalist is a little too basic for me, but oh, there's a key. Okay. All right. Let's see if there. 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 Here. I can already tell you that the farther I go in this game, the more that my OCD is probably going to show. A little bit of it, because a lot of mine is very game related. I like things to be at least semi-organized, which is part of the reason why I have episodes entirely dedicated to organizing my supplies in farming games, because I have to, or else. Okay, we're in the yellow. Let's get up to this level. And on this edge here. So, and then, oh gosh, okay, you know what? First person might actually help with this. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Back into first person.
Hi, Bean. Hello. Keep up the good work. You're doing amazing.
Hi, Bean.
Hi.
You all look like you've been rolling around in the snow.
Oh, you coming to get my house? Alright, nice work, Bean. I want you to try to make my house look as bright as possible so that Santa can find it, because I asked him for a really expensive gift this year. Oh, you coming to get my house?
Hi, Bean. Hi.
Can't go upstairs. Okay. What if we light up this bed?
Hi, Bean.
Hi. Hi, Bean. Hi.
Right now, the front of the place is bare. Nope. Alright, sorry about the sound hiccup there, because I know it's not gonna be like... Ah. Not there. Can I... Ah. Why is it... I'm targeting... Oh, it doesn't let me do the... Okay. I'm still in the yellow, so let's try adding some more. Why is it triggering like that? It's being weird. Almost there. This spot has not been covered. Oh, wait. Let me... Yep. Okay. Let me get on the higher portion. Whoa, whoa. Come on. Don't fight with me. Over here. Yeah. Alright. That is... Why is it targeting weirdly? There we go. Okay. Crunch. Slide. Here we go. Oh. And now we got the full chair here. Let's see what they think.
We'd love to see what you do with the place. Oh, and if you've got time, I know Otis would love some too. He's just next door.
Let's go to Otis's. You've got trees. I'ma decorate them. Cause that's what I do when I got lights. Woohoo! Coins! Ooh, treasure? Anyway. Light it up, light it up, light it up, it's a tree house! Oh, wrong button. Okay. Light up the inside. Light it up on the outside. Actually, put this ripple. Come on. Here we go. Alright. Oh. Am I supposed to work with icicles?
love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you.
Okay, so the cheer thing was for the whole area of the map, rather than just that one house. I will have to remember that. You're not supposed to be there! Okay. Whoa. That works though. I'm gonna wrap these around the whole building because I can. Because I can. Why not? Oh crap. That is not what I meant to do. I want to be right here. And then... Nope. Nope. There we go. Alright. Here. There, and then... Go there. Oh, there. Cut. Okay. Yeah, first person's a lot easier to do. But I know for some people it can be quite troublesome. Because a lot of people get motion sickness. So I apologize to anyone who is watching this that has a problem with that, because I unfortunately kind of need to be in this mode to be able to handle the decorating properly.
Kid run up to the porch.
Hi.
Well, hey there, kiddo. What's going on? How are you? tell you what, I was gonna do it myself this year, but time really starts to move, it starts cooking. Before you know it, it's December, then it's New Year's, then it's St. Patty's, then it's Arbor Day, then it's President's Day, then it's summer. I'm kicking my toes up at the beach, but you know how it goes. You know how the calendar year works. All I'm saying is have fun. Around Christmas time, this time of year is really special. Snow's falling, gets a little chilly. You're wearing a little scarf or something. To be your age, running around like a little tyke. It's just fun. Have fun. That's all I'm saying. Have a good time.
I can decorate with icicles. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, Midtown. Already? Well, I do have to remember it's kind of across the whole area. It is not just. Okay, that's the way. Okay. I'm just gonna start decorating. I'm sure nobody will get angry if I just start adding some cheer. Once again, sorry about the small hiccup in sound. But the music keeps playing even if I have to pause. We're getting there, guys. Where do I... This can't be all of it. Ah, okay. Woohoo! Alright, let's that corner, and here, and down to here. We will dodge the pipe by snipping there. Come up to this corner. window up. Take this. Okay. Go. There. Two. Right over here. You know, it's under the awning, but that's fine. Come back over here, and we will get this corner lit. Gonna make everything lit, guys. I'll use lit. I can never tell. The speed at which lingo changes is so very, very insanely quick that it is very hard for me to keep up. That's too high. Nope. Oh my gosh, I have so much to work on. I should have just waited and come and done all of this. My gosh, look at it all. I should really, you know what? That's what I should start doing. Next level, I'm gonna start like actually looking around before I start decorating, because otherwise I end up with situations like this where it's like, oh, I'm nearly in the yellow and I still have so much more space to cover. And I'm starting to feel like this game is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Not a bad thing, just a lot more than I thought I would. Oh my gosh. What the? There's so much. Okay, that's like the end. That's the end of the map. Okay, invisible wall right here. So we're gonna mark that so I know. Oh, there's sewers. I'm not going down the sewers yet. Not yet. Oh, hello. Kick at your little feet. Oh, looks right.
Hi, Bean.
Hi.
All those lights out there look so nice. Did you put them up?
Yep.
I have to tell my friends about this.
Blackbird running a bookshop. Blackbird bookshop. All right, guys. So I'm actually gonna have to continue this, but for you guys, it won't be another day. It will just be another portion. So I will see you in a moment. Alrighty, guys, I am back. It is day 2 of me playing this. So we're gonna get another good batch of lights up. And I think I'm gonna talk to you guys about, you know, what I did for Christmas when I was young. Besides, like I told you guys about how my mom and I would put up lights. That was just, it was what we would do, and how she was very particular about her light setup and that sort of stuff. But I'm talking more along the lines of, like, what my family used to do. So, it doesn't happen as much anymore because of complications and travel costs and that sort of stuff. But at least when I was younger, every Christmas celebration would start with my actual, like, immediate family. So my dad, my mom, my older sister, and I, because yes, I do have an older sister. I don't talk about her much, but I do. Would wake up, particularly I would wake up early because you know how kids are on Christmas. Can't wait to get to the tree and see all the prezzies. So, like, I was always first one up, first one out of bed, and our rule was always, we wait until everybody's up until we can actually start looking at stuff. So besides the fact that, like, I was up, I literally was just building hype for myself because I couldn't touch, like, my my presents under the tree. I could look at them, I could give them a little shake, but for the most part, you know, it was off limits. So I would generally turn on early morning cartoons and just kind of sit around watching those until everybody else was up, which normally it'd be me and then my sister and then my parents, because it was the one time that at least my dad got to sleep in, because he spent a lot of time working, so he really didn't get a ton of time off work. Like right now it's worse than what he's worse now than he was when he was younger, which is odd to say the least, because like I feel like he should be at home resting most of the time now, but or at least relaxing. But hopefully by the time that you guys see this won't be the case, but right now the feral father, as I refer to him jokingly, is not at home. He's in the hospital. And it's horrible because like this time of year I already have PTSD from other family situations that happened during this time of year, from my mom. It you know, can't be helped. Unfortunately around this time of year in 2010, I hate being the downer. I hate talking about this time of year, because I know there's so many people out there who have it far worse than I do right now. But simply put, this time of year in 2010 was when the cancer had reached my mother's brain, and so she was not herself. Things happened. I ended up with moments where I have flashbacks, and that's that. That is all I'm going to say about that, because as I said, I know there are so many other people out there who are dealing with so much worse that, you know, you guys don't need me being like this for you. You know, this should be time of cheer and family togetherness, and everybody just gathering around and just hold on to your loved ones, guys. Just give them big old hugs. Either way, but yeah, my dad actually, when I was younger, he'd get like the weekends off and we'd do family trips. But other than that, it was regularly just like the holidays. So holidays he would get off and he'd get to sleep in, and that's why we'd end up having to wait around, because we don't want to spoil the surprise for anybody. But once my mother was awake, my sister and I were allowed to open our stockings, which she always did. We always had literally stuffed stockings hanging. And we did actually have a fireplace, which was a fun thing to have as a kid, because, like, you know, that element of, oh, Santa came down to the fireplace. There were cookies and milk left on the mantle, right by the side of the fireplace, where you'd be able to get them. And the cookies were always different depending on the year. A lot of the time it would be chocolate chip, but sometimes if my mom was feeling up to it, we would break out the old old cookie making supplies, and we would make, I can't remember the names. Oh gosh, they're the kinds of cookies that you pack the dough into a tube, and then at the front of the tube is like little shape items. Gosh, what am I even thinking of? But like basically you put the dough into the tube, you put a shape that you choose, and then you hold it down onto wax paper or foil or whatever you use on your cookie sheet, and you press from the back. And it was always a two-person job with me and my mom, because I as I have come to discover as I've gotten older, I'm very much like my mother.
Okay.
I cannot figure out what's sending current into the frame. I gotta show this thing off on Sunday, and it's gotta be safe. I can't ruin another festival. Okay, check it out though, check it out. A portable, wearable, autonomous power port. The PWAP. For when you want to home improve on the move.
Ooh, that's cool. Whoa!
Biscuits. Oh, I'm Emil, by the way. Oh, wait a second. You're Chuck's kid, right? Bean. Your parents used to come in here all the time. I haven't seen you since you were a baby. Taking up the mantle, I see. I've got a bunch of lights and things in stock. I mean, I'll even give you a discount.
Oh. Oh. Nice. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So it always ended up being a two-person job because, as I'm learning now, my hands are very bad, and apparently
Alrighty, thanks for
she
stopping
had a similar
by. If you
thing
want to buy
going
anything
on.
else, just ring that bell.
She had a similar situation going on where she couldn't do too much with her hands, or else it would cause like cramping and that sort of stuff. And as I said, I'm starting to get there myself, so I understand it a lot more now. But she always used to give me the job of pressing out the dough from the tube. Of course, now it's like, oh yeah, you're using the young hands, but let's be honest here. Make use of young hands while you can. Before they get old and hurt. But, yeah, and then as soon as my dad was up, because as I said, the order was always me, my sister, and then my dad. Or my mom, and then my dad. Then we would get around to... Gosh, okay. Then we would get around to actually opening presents. and our tree was regularly, like, fully stocked. We were middle class. Now, nowadays, there really isn't that much of a middle class to speak of, but it was the feeling of well off enough to get a lot without going, like, hyper expensive with it. Which nowadays, everything's hyper expensive, at least as far as I'm concerned, so doesn't really help anything. Got somebody else in here. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Hoy.
Hi.
Hello.
Take a look around, hit the bell if you'd like to buy. Just please be gentle, as there's a lot of precariously stacked vintage dishware about.
What you got? Ooh, pretties. I want those. I love these kinds. Admittedly, I think it's because it was something that my mother was always looking for. But I love them. I love them, love them. They're so pretty. They're so elegant. And so we, as I was saying, going back to what I was train of thought here. So regularly we'd have a pretty packed tree. Now most of the time it would be like 1 or 2 big gifts for me and my sister, and then everything else was in the more affordable range and very small or wrapped or whatever the case may be. No, I don't need that. I need, actually, yeah, there and then down. So, like 1 year, I can't remember what it was that my sister got that year, but I got a personal little indoor trampoline, and up until 2017, when my father and I moved out of the house I grew up in, I actually still had that thing. And I could still make use of it. I will say that I did eventually, like, lose one of the legs, but, you know, you stack a few things under it, and it was perfectly good to use. So I really made use of that all through my youth, but I got rid of it when we decided to move because I didn't feel like it was that good of a use of space anymore, so I didn't want to be sitting there with something that was just gonna take up space the whole time, so I ended up getting rid of that. I believe either that or it is somehow still tucked away in storage. There is so much that I have that's tucked away in storage that I need to start dealing with, because I don't want to end up with what I had to deal with when I'm trying to move to England eventually. So much downsizing, guys. It is insane when you think about the amount of stuff that you gather over years and years and years and years. And it counts as with Christmas stuff too. Because you think about it and it's like, oh, it's really, really, really nice to get all that nice stuff. But then you have to deal with it as you grow up. Like, clothes and such, they're easy to deal with, you know, because, oh, you know, I've grown out of this, then I get rid of it. Okay. Or I've grown out of it, and maybe your parents want to put it in storage for later use for your children, if you have any, or anything like that, then, you know, okay with that, too. But there's all the little things, like I had a original Furby baby. Now I no longer have it, so don't go thinking that, yeah, I kept it. I did not. In fact, I should have gotten rid of that thing years ago. I attempted to unalive it many a time because it was creepy and would talk to me in my sleep. I only caught it doing it once, but it was still creepy as hell. Because, like, what does that normally? That's not normal. For a kid's toy. Why we gotta be creepy? Yeah, that was like one of the first things I immediately, as soon as we got the dumpster, to start throwing things out, because we were downsizing so much back then that we needed one. Like, I immediately went to grab that thing and toss it, because no way am I keeping that. But anyway, going back to what I was originally talking about when it comes to how my childhood Christmases would work out. Regularly after opening our presents, we would have a paper fight. Normally, it would be started either by my dad or my sister. And as I got older, I would start doing it. And we just basically just ball up paper and toss it at each other for a bit, and then eventually my mom would get upset and pull out the trash bag and be like, "Nope, everybody just go." And so we put that. And yes, I know paper, we should have been recycling it, but back then recycling really wasn't as big as it is now. So you guys have to think about that. Not feather it. Okay. And then after that, my mom would get to work on food in the kitchen, while either my sister and I and my dad, or I and my dad, because I was still fairly young while we were doing all of this. But my sister would sometimes help with cooking, because she was the one who was allowed by the time she's older than me, guys, so that's why she had a bit more responsibility. Why is it like that? What try this then. Nope, it's... Okay. We're gonna go across at this level because otherwise it is fighting with me. But my dad and I would either be watching the Christmas parade or we'd watch the parade and then he'd turn on the game, or I'd go and watch cartoons in the other room, or whatever the case may be. Standard holiday stuff, and sometimes, depending on like time of day and when it was set up, we would end up going out to visit with my dad's side of the family, because my dad's side of the family is actually from here in North Carolina, where I am located. And we'd go to the family get-together for the holidays. Because sometimes it would be on Christmas Eve, sometimes it would be on Christmas Day. Very rarely was it after. I think it only started becoming after Christmas Day as time went on, because like people would be busy with scheduling and that sort of stuff, because like the whole thing about working on Christmas really didn't start until I was probably either late middle school or early high school. And then that whole thing of, oh, you know, it's just another working day kind of started, and it's like, but it's Christmas. Like, I know not everybody celebrates it, but it is a major holiday of one of the major religions across the planet. So, you know, why not let people be off and have some time with their families, because everybody needs time with their families to slowly drive themselves insane. I mean, to appreciate both is good. Both happens, let's be honest. But yeah, it's I will say, it is frustrating to me that nowadays everybody's like, oh, it's just another working day. The whole point is that you're supposed to spend time with people you care about. So that you have that time and you have those memories. Because believe me, the memories are worth it. The memories can be hard, but they are worth it. That's pertaining to if you have a good family life. But even then, like guardians or just, you know, whoever you grew up with that you appreciated in your life, you should be spending time with them. That's how it should be going. And yes, I know, I have been ranting on about this, and I have completed the cheer in this area, but this area... Oh crap!
Oh, hey, I didn't think you'd come down here. No one ever does. But you did. And now you're gonna decorate, right? I'm so excited.
Hello.
Oh man, that looks great. Hey, make yourself at home, okay? Sorry, the place is a mess. I'm not used to having guests.
How do I get back out? Because I want to finish what I was doing, and then I'll come back down. I just completely forgot about the hole. There we go. Alright. As I was... What was I saying? I don't remember. Yay! Alright. Now I can come down here and... Where's the...
Oh, hey, I didn't think you'd come down here. No one ever does. But you did. And now you're gonna decorate, right? I'm so excited.
Hi.
Yeah, people don't really like visiting. I get it, you know, it's a sore. But hey, it's home to me. I like it.
I want your... Oh, I thought it was cake. It's mushrooms. I mean, mushrooms still good. I'll still take them. You know what? Your kitchen needs some light.
It's that time of year, folks. Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year, Saturnalia, Kwanzaa. For millennia, folks have been defying the darkness and golden money.
Alright. Come to find there's even more to this area than I thought, because I was like, oh, that fence is going to be the last bit of it. No, it's not. There's all these buildings. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do a quick string from down here. And going back to what the other thing I was talking about, my what I used to do as a kid. Christmas. Whenever, as far as like food, we were very, it was a very southern style Christmas comfort food kind of thing. So like we had, generally we'd either have turkey or ham. And then we'd have, let's see, sweet potato casserole with marshmallows. That was the one that my mom preferred making. And I ended up preferring to make now, mainly because I can't have nuts, even though I do actually love when sweet potatoes have some texture to them. Do a low one on this one. But as I said, nowadays I can't because I can't have tree nuts, which is frustrating. But what can I do? If I've developed an intolerance, that's how life goes. Although an intolerance, I will say it's an intolerance. It's not a full allergy, because if it was a full allergy, I wouldn't even be able to like risk getting involved with them at all. Which I'm very grateful that it's just an intolerance. My sister actually has it far worse than I do, so. And unfortunately, she also has a house where there's a bunch of pecan trees in the back, so that doesn't help her. Since she has it worse than I do. Okay, there we go. I just want to try it. There we go. I want to stay up here and get around because there's coins up here. Or there was. Okay, no more coins. I'm good. Alright. What you think? You don't say? Okay. But let's move right along. To the park. Now, I don't think I'm going to finish this game in this one special. As much as I would love to, I don't feel like I can do that because I didn't realize just how much there is to this game. But you know, I'm loving the atmosphere of it and the memories that it's triggering, because as I said, I grew up doing this with my mom once I was old enough to help. So it's nice to have that memory with her. As I said, guys, it's about the memories. It's not about the presents. It's not about the food. It's about the memories. And that's one of the reasons why it's so frustrating seeing people working on Christmas. I understand it's gotta be done. Everybody needs something at some point. But I do wish more people could take the day off. It would be nice. Nope. I pressed the wrong button again. I'll go back that path. This way. What if Nah, I don't want to overdo it. I was sitting there and it's like, what if I, like, crisscross these over the top and, like, if it were for a real setup, I'd put in the effort. But with it being a virtual setup, I don't think I want to put in that much effort.
Pretty. Hi. Hi. I want to go ice skating.
Okay. Good for you. What if I just, you can go light skating. I'll wrap you up in Christmas lights. And you can go ice skating with Christmas lights all around you. That'll keep you nice and warm. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great Christmas and great Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have a great time. Whoever, however, whatever it is you celebrate, everybody deserves to have happy holidays. Of some sort. And while Thanksgiving may have gone past without me mentioning anything, I want to say I'm extremely grateful for all of you, and that continues not just this time of year, guys. I really, really am. This channel has kept me going through a lot of rough times, and I don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep doing this. I'm gonna try to keep up with at the rate that I am, but if I have to change, I will keep you guys posted. But I just wanted to say that ahead of time, that I really, truly appreciate all you guys have done and said and paid attention. You're all amazing.
Hey, champ!
Hi.
those lights is doing a dance. And it's freaking me out a little.
Hi, Bean.
Hi. Hi, Bean. Hello.
Now what I am going to do...
Oh, what a sight to see.
I'm going to... Just want to light this area a bit more.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, Bean.
Hi.
Hey, champ!
Hello.
You doing great.
Have all the coins that I have somehow dodged. Come on. Yeah. Up. 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 Now let's... I wish I could, like, target certain...
Hi. Hi.
Hi, Bean.
Hi. I want to build a snowman.
Yeah, get rolling.
Hmm.
Oh man, I love going out to the park when it's cold and snowy and a little bit dark out. It's perfect Christmas vibes.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, this is a little bit creepy. No.
Here's a classic. To
Right
me, at
pieces.
least. I don't know your taste.
Nope. I missed. There we go. Made it on. That's festive enough there, but it does feel weird.
Hey, kid!
Hi.
What the? Dude.
Keep it up, bud!
Stop yelling at me. You're scary. I'm just a kid. Alright, let's see here. Downtown would be next. But as I said, I think I'm gonna hold off for a bit, and I'll do another episode or two of this, because like we have so many different locations. Like we did home, we did Yellowwood Drive, we've done Midtown, and now we've done Bell Park. But now we also have downtown open. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Let's start from up, or else I'm gonna screw this up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more locations to go through. That's a lot. Let's at least go to the next one and take a look around. Incoming soon, portrait of a llama on fire. Coming soon, Ferret Bueller's Day Off. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. You guys got me.
Hey!
Hi.
Hey, it's the Light Kid. I really appreciate you decorating the place. I was gonna do it, but we've got a bunch of orders and I've been repainting the shop, and trust me, I'm busy. Ring the bell if you need anything. We've got cakes, cookies, candy canes, caramel apples, donuts, macarons, toffee, fudge, bûche de Noël, lemon squares, baklava, beignets, strudel, pain au chocolat, creme brulee, tiramisu, millefeuille, cannolis. What else? What else? Oh, here, try this. They came out perfect. Kinda cute, right? I'll give you some extra in case you want to leave them around town.
I want everything. Traps! Those were actually added in the most recent update. Which this game is still getting quite a few updates, guys. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about a game to try out. This is still getting updates. I don't know if there's a ton of plans for things, but I love the fact that they are sticking with it even if they've already released it. Because that is love.
Howdy, neighbor.
Hi.
How's little Bean doing? Hey, have you tried something from Frida's? Because I might have to.
Hi, Bean.
Hi. Hi, Bean. Hi.
You guys following
Hey, do you
me?
want to go to the bakery later?
Hey, Bean, what are you doing? I'm lighting up the whole town.
But first, I'm gathering all the coins from everybody's house, so I can afford to get more. Let's go into this area. And this wall is labeled by these blocks.
Howdy, neighbor.
Hi.
Invisible wall truck. Invisible wall truck. Yep, invisible wall truck. Whee!
If it isn't the hardest worker in Bellflower.
Hi.
Yep, that's me. Hardest worker. Definitely. What if I... Oh boy. Okay. Nope.
Hey!
Hi.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Hey, you're that one kid. Bev. B. No, Bean! I'm Dolly. This is my flower shop. Feel free to ring the bell if you want to buy something.
Flowers. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough. Where's the poinsettias? How are you supposed to decorate without poinsettias? Like, mistletoe, yes, but poinsettias are one of the major Christmas flowers. How dare you? Unless, wait, is it because most of the time they're toxic to animals? That why we don't have them in the game? Because I can understand if that's the case. That's completely understandable if that's the case. Because, like, most of the people are animals. And we don't want them getting sick from the flowers. I'm running on the roof. I didn't make the jump, oh no. Alrighty guys, so I think now that I've gotten an idea of what this downtown looks like, I will have an idea of what I'm gonna do, but first I'm actually gonna just make a string that goes from lake to lake because I can. Alright? Alright? I'm gonna have to tighten this. so that is going to be it for this year's Christmas special. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos. And remember to free the feral wildflower in you. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, or whatever it is you celebrate. And just make some amazing memories. Bye-bye!